Today's lesson is percentage problems. We're going to do 4 problems. The first one, Anton receives a 7% pay rise. If his old salary was $67,000 per year, what is his new salary? Select the correct answer, A, B, C, or D. So it's a multiple choice question. You still have to do some calculations to find the correct answer for this. So let's have a look. Here it is, friendly Anton here. So he's getting 100% pay. 67,000 is his 100%. But because he's worked really hard, he got 7% pay rise. So now he's friendly and happy Anton. So he's getting 107% instead of 100%, right? Because he's got another 7% on top of his old salary. So let's have a look. So what we're going to try to find here is we are trying to find 107% of his old salary. Let's have a look at the calculation here, solution part here. 107%. What does that really mean in calculation? It's 107 over 100. Or you could do 107 divided by 100. Doesn't really matter. And of is indicating times 67,000. And you put this in your calculator, you will get $71,690. That is why he's smiling. So the answer is C, $71,690. Next one. What percentage of pure gold is 9-carat gold if pure gold is 24 carat? Just for your interest, just read that part. A carat, sometimes it writes as with a C, sometimes it's a K, is a measurement indicating the proportion of gold out of 24 parts. That's why it's 24 carat is a pure gold. Okay, so it'll be 24 out of 24 is 1, which is 100%, isn't it? So when we talk about 18 karat gold, is 18 out of 24 parts of the gold. Okay, so let's have a look. We need to use unitary method. What is a unitary method? Unitary method is to find the 1 unit of something first, and then you times by the unit that you want. It doesn't have to be 100% all the time. In this case, it's not even 100% here because we already got the 100%. That's a 24 carat. This time, first step is we have to find the 1 carat first, and then we have to find the 9 carat. So I'm going to start with 24 equals 100%. That's a 24 carat is 100%. What we have to do is we have to find the 1 carat first. And then we need to convert that 1 carat to 9 carat. And that will give us the percentage. Anyone here, jump in. How do we make 24 carat to 1 carat?
Divide.
Divided by what?
By 24.
Excellent, good job. So 24 divided by 24, you're only going to get 1 when you divide it by itself. I'm going to do the same thing, divided by 24 here. So what I've got here is 100% over 24. I'm going to leave it like that. Okay, I'm not going to put it in calculator, make it into decimal, because we are not quite there yet. Now, 1 carat is not what we want. I need to change this one into 1 carat. What do I have to do?
You times it by 9.
Excellent. Okay, so we got to do the same thing on the other side, isn't it? So it's going to be times by 9 here. What will happen to our calculation here? I still got 100% divided by 24. Now I just have to do it times by 9. So I'm going to go 9 carat equals, what's the percentage?
37.5%.
Excellent. So 9 carat gold is 37.5% of the pure gold. That's why 18 carat is more like sort of expensive, because if you think about it, 18 is more than half, isn't it? Right? Let's do it. So what percentage is 18 carat? I'm just curious. I'm curious about gold. So we got from here, instead of a times by 9, what do we have to do? If I want an 18 carat instead of a 9 carat.
Times it by 18.
Yes, that's right. So we're just changing here because finding a 1 carat is not going to change. You've got to do it whether you're finding 9 carat or 18 carat, isn't it? But after we find the 1 carat, after that, it's up to you. You want to find the 9 carat, if you want to find the 18 carat or 22 carat, doesn't really matter. All you have to do is times by that carat that you want. If you do that here, it's 100, the fraction button, 24 times by 18, because we want to know 18 carat. So answer, please. What's the percentage, please?
75%.
Excellent. That's why 18 carat is more expensive. Question 3. A real estate agent earns 2.5% commission on a sale of a $345,000. So say just it's a house. How much does the agent earn? So say, for example, this house is $345,000. The agent, she will get 2.5% of that sale. So now she's going home and thinking, how much will I get? Let's have a look. I just put 2.5% here instead of 2.5 in a fraction form. You don't have to do a fraction form if you don't want to, because it's 2.5 is a bit easier to put it in a calculator. So I will go 2.5 over 100 or divided by 100 times $345,000. All right, anyone jump in?
Is the answer 8,625?
Yes, that's correct. Excellent. So the answer is $8,625. That's what she will get. I just put it in here. You can put double like fractions in your calculator. So if I do 2.5 instead of 2.5, you use the fraction button. You press fraction button again, it'll come up like this, right? Just put 2 and 1 over 2 here, and then you go down, put 100 here. Okay, and so that's what I've done here on the calculator screen, and then you times by 345,000, and it'll give you $8,625. So you can use the double fractions on a calculator. You don't have to convert it into decimal. Okay, next one. Workers' pay rate of $13.65 per hour. Now, just remember, when we talk about rate, it's two different units we're talking about. In here, it's dollar and a time. When you go to supermarket and you want to buy apple or something, it's like, say $5.60 per kilogram. So that's money and kilograms. That's rate. Is increased to $15.20 per hour. Find the increase as a percentage of the original pay rate. Now be careful about here is that you have to answer it in a percentage. Original pay rate was $13.65 per hour, and the new pay rate is a $15.20 per hour. So what's the increase in dollar? How much more does this worker will get?
$1.55.
Correct.
11.4%.
That's fantastic. Let's work through this with me. How did you work it out? You tell us. So if I want to know the percentage of that increase, which is the $1.55, isn't it, per hour?
To work it out, I did 15.20 minus 13.65 over 13.65 times by 100.
Oh, beautiful. You've done it perfectly. So that over 13.65 times 100%. Now, Ava, why did you choose 13 divided by 13.65?
That was the original amount.
Very good. Thank you so much. So did everybody got what she said? Because I think I interrupted a little bit there. She said she chose the 13.65 to divide by because question says original pay rate. So that's why Ava got 11.4% into one decimal place. Any questions on this?
Miss,
Yes, question?
I didn't really get the first one, miss.
Okay, let me go back. This one?
Yeah, that one.
Okay. So Anton's pay 67,000. He's getting 100%, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then he's got 7% pay rise on top of that 100%. So new pay becomes 107%.
Yeah.
Does that sort of make sense?
Yeah, a little. I just don't get how you get the.
Oh, the calculation part?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So do you understand this part?
No.
Because now after the pay rise, his pay will be not 100% anymore. It'll be 107%, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because his old pay, 67,000, is 100%. But because he's got 7% pay rise, now his pay will become 107% of that old pay.
Right. Okay.
Yes. So if we can find 107% of the 67,000, that'll represent his new pay.
Okay.
To do the calculation, so what's 107%? It's 107 divided by 100, isn't it? And then times by 67,000. That'll give us $71,690.
Wait,
That-
so miss, do you put like a fraction and have 107 over 100 times 67,000?
Yes, correct.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't have to do like divided by. You can use a fraction. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Anything to do with percentage, you do just over 100.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you can have
Nice.
a more than 100%. You know what I mean? Well, that's all for today's lesson. Well done.